In 2025, it's very likely you're being bombarded with all these online businesses on your YouTube, your Instagram, and you're very confused on which one actually works and which one's easiest to start. But personally, I believe the best one to be appointment setting. I'm in remote sales myself as a remote closer, but I think anyone in the world, as long as you can speak English, you have a brain that thinks, a heart that beats, and you have decent work ethic, I think anyone in the world can do appointment setting. So in this video today, I'll be walking you through the A to Z process on how to acquire the right skills, find the right offers, and what you'll actually be doing as an appointment setter. So without further ado, without wasting any more time, let's go ahead and dive straight in. All right guys, in this video today, I'm gonna be taking you through the step-by-step method to get from $0 right now to your first $10,000 month. Now, with appointment setting, the first thing you need to do is learn sales. Because sales, it's the #1 most important skill in the world. Once you learn this tangible skill set, you'll literally never go broke again. So once you learn this skill, you'll be able to provide yourself the skill that will be able to never allow you to go broke again. And then #2, it's all about finding the right offer, because trust me guys, if you are not on the right offer, you're gonna be wasting a lot of your time, a lot of your energy, and you might end up in the same situation I ended up in when I first came out to Bangkok, Thailand with $1,500 to my name. I was on this setting opportunity and I was having high hopes, thought it was gonna be able to provide me sustainable income to provide for myself the life out here in Bangkok, Thailand. But the reality was it was an absolute shit offer, and it provided me a flat $0 my first few months out here in Bangkok, Thailand. So you need to find the right offer that's able to provide you the ability to make money anywhere in the world. And then next up, it's very simple, just start setting some appointments. And we'll be going over all of these a lot more in depth in these next few slides. So stick around and let's go ahead and get started. And to be honest guys, with the skill of sales, you've already had it your entire life. Ever since you've been able to speak, make friends, make girlfriends, boyfriends, whatever it may be, you already have this skill. It's just all about translating this skill online into the right opportunity, and just knowing the fact that you of course are going to be selling and setting appointments. And with selling and setting these appointments, you need to be able to qualify these prospects. The people that you're hopping on the call with, a lot of the time they won't even have the money. They might not even be a good fit. So your job as a setter is, think of it like the hospital or like a doctor's office. Like these patients that you're talking to, some of them might be broke, homeless people. Some of them might not even be sick. So you need to figure out if they're sick in the first place and if they can even afford the medicine. So that's all about qualifying and asking the right questions at the right times and making sure they're a good fit for whatever you're selling and setting up the appointment for, while also being able to make sure they can actually afford it. So pretty much to sum it all up, it's really just a one-on-one genuine convo just to see if everything would even make sense in the first place. And if it does, then it's just very easy. And it's just a 10 to 15 minute conversation with people. And they're already, usually most of the times, if you're on the right offer, they're already very hot leads ready to buy. They just need a little bit of help following that sales process to the closer, which is why you're setting up appointments for them. And then with finding the right offer, the best place to do so is on YouTube, because with YouTube, there's trust. People are watching hours of content. They're getting a lot of information from these people that they're watching on YouTube. Let's just say a day trading coach. These people are trying to learn how to day trade, but they're having trouble with their strategy, maybe their psychology, and they're watching this YouTuber who's helping them solve these problems a little bit. But now these people want to take that next step and maybe get a one-on-one mentorship with these people, so that way they can ultimately level up in whatever skill it is that they want to level up with. So what you need to be able to understand and what you need to do right now, because right now, obviously you don't have an offer, you need to be able to find and locate these high ticket offers that you're able to become the middleman for and become an appointment setter. And the way to do so is to search up on YouTube whatever niche you want to set appointments for. Let's just take day trading again, for example. Search up in the search bar, put yourself in the position of a prospect and look up how to day trade for beginners. And when you look this up, there'll be an abundance of influencers and coaches and day trading influencers popping up with all these different videos. And of course, you want to make sure they have a lot of views, a lot of subs, and most importantly, make sure that you would actually buy for them yourself. So make sure you trust them, you have high conviction in them. Make sure and do your research that they're not a scammer. Just because you don't want to set appointments for a scammer, that won't be a good feeling that you're going to have. You want to make sure that you trust them and you want to set them up. You want to set these prospects up for something that will actually help them and not just scam them. So with outreaching like a pro, let's just say you find a high ticket offer. What you want to do is go through their funnel just as if you were a prospect. Make sure they have a high ticket offer, and the way you can do so is go through their funnel entirely until it actually makes you book a call, and then you know for certain that they do have a high ticket offer. So once you figure out they have a high ticket offer, what you need to do is you need to attack them from all angles. Let's just say, for example, you find Bob on YouTube. He's a day trading coach, day trading mentor. He helps a lot of people, has a lot of subs, a lot of views, and he has a high ticket offer. What you want to do is attack him or her from all angles. And what that means is you're gonna get an email after you book a call with that said person, and then you can find their business email in the about section. You can also use an email scraper. So you should have a total of 3 emails just from the YouTube platform. And then from there, you're gonna find Bob on Instagram, Facebook, Upwork, and possibly LinkedIn, and just attack him from all angles with something I like to call the shadow funnel strategy. And once you find him on all these different platforms, you wanna make a 30-second to 60-second video selling yourself on why you would be the best fit to be an appointment setter on his or her offer. And I'll give you a quick example right now. Hey, my name is Ryan Little. I'm 21. I live in Bangkok, Thailand right now. I've been appointment setting for the last 2 years, and I've closed $2 million cash collected as an appointment setter. I really love and respect what you do, helping people level up their lives with day trading. And I know you're a very busy guy. No need to respond whatsoever, but I'm willing to call all of your old, cold, dead leads and close and set some appointments for you just to prove myself worthy to be your appointment setter. Of course, I know you're very busy. Probably didn't even watch this video, but if you did, can't wait to hear back from you, and I really love and respect what you do. Have a good one. So that's just an example. Don't just copy like that. You need to be authentic, have high energy, and most importantly, have high conviction in yourself that you can be an appointment setter and that you can do good numbers for them. And that's your first test with remote sales as an appointment setter, is being able to sell yourself. Now let's fast track a bit, and now you got the interview, you crushed it, and now you're on the offer as an appointment setter. The next step is doubling or tripling the workload that the best setter is doing on that offer, because the reality is you probably suck right now. You might not even have any experience, but what you can do is put in double or triple the work of the best setter on that offer. So that way you not only build respect, but you're gaining experience and you're getting a lot better over time, a lot faster than just doing the bare minimum or just matching what the best setter is doing. So that way you solidify yourself on this offer, and you're able to provide yourself a long-term income as an appointment setter and not just get kicked off like a majority of people do just because they lack the experience, the skills, and the confidence in order to actually succeed. And then what you need to understand is that you must have patience to make it work. Because with most of you guys, a lot of you guys just want the quick, instant results, but the reality is that just won't happen with appointment setting. You need to understand it might take a few weeks to even a few months to get to your first 5,000 to 10,000 a month, and that's totally okay. You'll be building up your skill set, you'll be building up your knowledge, and you'll be leveling up very quickly over time. It just will take a few weeks to a month to start absolutely printing as an appointment setter. And let's just say for 2 weeks, you make no money and the offer just doesn't seem like it's gonna be able to provide you any income whatsoever. It's okay to quit. It's okay to give up that offer if it's not making you any money whatsoever. Of course, do your best, put in the most effort as you can, but if you're putting in so much and you're not getting anything in return, it's just not worth it to stay. I wish I did that for myself coming out here to Bangkok. I stayed on that dead offer way too long. I should have quit a lot sooner and searched for a better gold mine offer, which I eventually did when I had a fast for 4 days, couldn't eat, couldn't pay for bills, and that was because I just waited on that offer so long. So just give it 2 weeks, and if there's no results whatsoever, even though you're putting in all the numbers, you're doubling and tripling what the best setter is doing, and you're making $0, just find a better offer. And then with scaling to 10,000 a month, you of course need to better your skills and surround yourself with absolute killers. That's exactly what I did. Coming out here to Bangkok, Thailand, surrounding myself with people making 10K, 20K, 50K and more a month. I was able to learn what they're doing, what knowledge, what skills they have, what inputs they're doing, and copying that into my own life so that way I could ultimately level up myself. And another thing you can do to scale to 10,000 a month as soon as possible, you need to travel to a cheap location.
And what I mean by that is with Thailand, this is why I went to Thailand in the first place, just because it's so much cheaper than back home. I was able to lock myself in a room with just 1500 USD until I made remote sales work. So that way you provide yourself a lot more time and a lot more room for failure and a lot more room to grow, just because you have a lot more timeline in terms of like what you have saved, and you can just focus all in on remote sales until it works out. And then last but not least, you can of course transition into closing. And with closing, it takes a lot less time, but you're able to earn a lot more money as well. But of course, with setting and closing, you actually do have a lot more time freedom as a setter, just because you can work whenever you want. There's no time you have to show up and work. As long as you're doing the numbers and doing the inputs, you're obviously able to stay on that offer as long as you're doing very well. But as a closer, you set your calendar up and you have to show up to the calls that are booked on your calendar. But you're able to make a lot more money as a closer from personal experience and from all of my friends. So that's obviously something you can do as well. Now, hopefully you guys enjoyed the video so far, but if you guys do want to fast track to your first $10,000 a month anywhere in the world with remote sales and unlock the first 2 doors to freedom, which is time freedom and location freedom, I do have 3 more spots open for next month, and I only do just take a few people just so I'm able to focus on them one-on-one to help them level up from $0 a month to the first $10,000 a month with remote sales. And if you guys are interested in that, the link is down below to book a call with me. It's just a quick chat to see if I can help. I'm not gonna try to sell you as I do on the current offer I'm on right now. I'll just kind of give you what's included. If you're interested or not, I don't really care. It's just something I do on the side just because I'm in Bangkok. I don't need that much money. I just like to help people and I have a lot of time on my hands. So just a lot better than doing nothing. So hopefully you guys enjoyed the video today. It's been an absolute pleasure, and I will see you guys in the next one.